This is going to be an exciting video because I have some news to share and it goes in line with our topic of the day. And so my exciting news to share is that I am pregnant, which I'm very excited about. I'm about halfway there. So I was thinking of Bon Jovi as I was, planning my talk. I'm like halfway there, living on a prayer. And so I wanted to share about planning for maternity leave when you're in a solo practice. Later this week, I'll talk about, for those of you who are in a group practice or own a group practice, how to plan for that. So anybody that's thinking about getting pregnant, or if you are pregnant, you're going to have to plan for maternity leave. When you're in private practice, as we know, there is no, vacation time. There's no maternity leave. There may not even be, you might not have short-term disability. You're not going to have FMLA, some of the same protections that you have if you work for an employer. And so those are some of the drawbacks. You don't have some of those same benefits being in private practice, but some of the positive things is that you have much more control of your schedule. I want you to really plan out in advance when you're going to take maternity leave. Take a look at what your due date would be. Take a look at how much time you want to take off. Do you want to take off 3 months? Do you want to take off 6 months? Do you want to take off a year? What would that look like for you? And what would that look like for your family? I mean, every family is different. Everybody has different needs. Maybe you only plan on taking 6 weeks off and then returning to phone sessions for, the following 6 weeks. So I really want you to think about how much time do I need off? And for that time that I need off, how much money do I need? Sort of the good thing is that you have, it's really 10 months. Well, it's about 9.5 months from around the time. Well, it's about 9 months from the time you find out. So you have, a good amount of time to start saving up some money during that time. And so if you figure for 3 months, you need, I like to make nice and easy numbers. You need $9,000 for those 3 months. You're going to cut back on your expenses. You just, you need $3,000 or you need $9,000. Well, then you need to save $1,000 a month during your maternity leave. You may want to try to front load a little bit of that. Maybe try to cut your expenses at the beginning, because while that sounds all good and well, by month 7, 8, and 9, you may not be working as many hours as you normally do, or even at the front end, you may not be working as many hours. Those of you who know me and know that, I've had to cancel clients during this process because I had been very sick. And that happens too. Some of your income might go down, during this time, but you do want to make sure that you are saving for maternity leave. You also want to pick a good time to start telling your clients. Again, this is a personal choice. I decided to tell my clients right after the 3-month mark. One, primarily because I was so sick and I wanted to make sure that they knew if I was canceling sessions, it wasn't just I didn't have COVID, since we're in the COVID period, right? I had to preface it. I'm sick, but I don't have COVID. Some people wait longer. I think now that we're primarily on telehealth, it makes it a little bit easier to wait longer, because maybe your clients won't see some of the physical symptoms, like if you are sick in the morning, or if you start to show early, people won't see that. So you can keep it to yourself longer if you choose. I know a lot of people caution just in general of sharing too early, especially if you're high risk or anything. You don't want to, inadvertently traumatize your clients while you yourself are traumatized if there's a loss or anything, significant like that. And then some other things to consider for maternity leave is, when are you going to stop taking clients? A lot of people will say they stop taking clients about, 3 months to 6 weeks before they go on maternity leave. I think it really depends on the kind of work you do as a therapist. If you do long-term trauma work, you're probably not going to want to take new clients during this process at all. If you do more of a short-term type of therapy, you could take clients up until, your comfort level. You want to think about, if you are no longer taking clients, where are you going to be referring these clients to? Are you going to have some kind of systems in place, like automatic emails that go out that say you're on maternity leave, or that you're not accepting new clients on your phone system? Just ways to alert people that either you're no longer taking any new clients, or when you do go on maternity leave, some ways that they can not think you're just, ignoring them. make it really easy for yourself. And then you want to think about things like your finances. Can you put your electronic health record on hold? Can you put your lease on hold? Or, do you need your office for those 3 months? What are some of your options? Can you rent out your office maybe for some of that time you're going to be on maternity leave? Think about your expenses right now and how you can really reduce them in this time when you're really going to need to be taking care of yourself. And so I want you to think about that. I'm going to give you one more tip. I want to thank our sponsor, TherapyNotes. If you're looking for an electronic health record that's really full service, that can help you run your practice, whether you're virtual or in person, whether you take insurance or you're private pay, I want you to check out TherapyNotes. It's really full service in the sense that not only do you get the electronic health record, but you get the customer service, which is top notch. So be sure to check out TherapyNotes. So going back to planning for maternity leave, I think it's really important to have some support systems. I have collected and been in contact with a couple of people that are also pregnant at the same time that I am. And that's been really helpful, just sharing tidbits and where are you at here and where are you at there? And what are you doing here? What are you doing there? It's been really, really great to have that. So make sure that you have your support systems in place, either people who have had children, people who are pregnant, or just your general friends, family members, people that can be there for you. It's a very exciting time. If you're thinking about, either having a baby or you're already pregnant, congratulations. And being in private practice just leaves us in an interesting and special, place because we do have more control. You can cancel your clients if you're not feeling well or, reduce your workload. It's not like when you work in an agency and it's like, you must be here 9 to 5 and you're sick, you're taking a sick day and you can't take a sick day all the time. So suck it up. So again, being in private practice is a really special place to be when you are planning on maternity leave. I'm here most days answering questions. I'll see you soon, everybody. Bye.